Okay, so a quick recap on your V formations, right? So let's assume in this pound USD chart that the markets are going up. Well, nothing to assume, we can see that the markets are going up here. And let's say on the 4 hours, that's your buyer's territory. And then you come down to this time frame, the 60, you're like, show me some sellers that are willing to buy. Show me some sellers that are getting rid of their product so I can buy it, right? I need some sellers to come in so I can buy it. You know, that's the typical logic, right? So let the buyers turn into sellers, and as they're selling and selling and selling, whenever the selling starts to die out, I will prepare to buy. Now, a couple things with the V formations. What is our standard knowledge of V formations? Okay, well, we get a V formation. If it's an equal V formation and we enter our trade somewhere, we need to keep our stops a little bit healthier below because it can spike down before going. Okay. The other thing is if our V formation is lopsided, okay, or if it's an aggressive V formation, we say that looks like the buyers are pretty much ready to go, something like that, and we just need a test to here where we can buy it to take it up to the recent high. For that, the stop loss goes here. All right, just below the V is sufficient for that one. Now the question should come to mind is, this next stage that I'm about to show you is, what if I can teach you how to put your stop loss here and take your take profits up there and do your entry right there? Okay, that's an advanced technique, highly risky initially, but after you get a hang of it, it becomes second nature like everything else. Okay, as you're progressing more and more. That's why I've labeled this topic a little bit more advanced. Okay, what I'm about to teach you guys right now is what we call the eclipse. Okay, now what an eclipse is, just think about the word eclipse. What is an eclipse? It's when the moon comes in front of the sun, they line up, and it's like ta-da! And then, now, how often does an eclipse happen? Not often, but they do happen, right? An eclipse is the same thing as taking a precision trade. Now let me explain what that means. Now, in your normal trade, this is the type of design you have. You have your overall uptrend, right? Like overall uptrend, followed by some pullback, 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 you know, followed by V formation, and then a test after that, and then boom, takeoff. Right, so our job is to somehow pull up an entry from there after we've cleared all the landmines, like this guy, pull out an entry from this circled area, put our stop loss there, and on our way to make money to the recent high for our exits. Okay, to the next landmine for our exit. Now, here's one thing interesting is that same trade, if you're able to get your stop there, you just maximize your profit from the same analysis and information. Okay, so I want to tell you one thing first. I am leading you on right now to increase your greed. Okay, I'm leading you on right now to increase your greed because there is a motive for this. You know, just don't forget, I'm a teacher for a reason. I know how the brain is working right now. So I'm gonna show you a couple of things, and then I'm going to take you to what's really important and where the problems are going to come. So that way we can work backwards and be like, oh crap, oh yeah, if I did that, I would have been in trouble. Okay, so let's start with this a little bit. So what is an eclipse? Okay, what is an eclipse? So we're looking at this as a 4 hour 60 as pullback, 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 V formation, prepare for a test that is holding, get away from the landmines so we can buy it. Correct? What if now you're now looking at this, you're now looking at this in terms of 60-15, and this is your buyer's territory on the 60-15 here, and you're saying give me some pullback and I'm gonna buy that. And when you go down to the 15 minutes, where is that spot? Ooh. Give me a second here. Yes, You're gonna watch this scrolling in this recording so you can waste time with me. No, it's right here. Okay, so once we get this area, it's like buyer's territory, show me some sellers coming in, and as they die, I will buy it. Now, our uptrend was this fella. Our pullback is this fella. Our V formation is this fella. Our test is that fella. But our target is not this recent high. It's all the way up here, because this trade, even though your 60-15 says buy, don't forget this trade is also part of the 4-hour 60. That's what we call an eclipse. Two trades are lining up together to take off. If you can find these eclipses, you're able to squeeze in your stops and go for the larger profits. And it's actually not a larger profit, it's the same normal profit, it's just your entry is precise with a precise stop. Okay? So normally, let me get you back here. Normally, this is your risk to reward that you're looking at. Your entry is here anyways. Your stop loss is below the V. Your take profits to your recent high. We're looking at a nice 0.7R, more or less, something like that, right? Okay, let's say if we can get it down to there, let's say, in your entry and whatnot. 0.8, 0.7R as your target. But now you trade it this way, you got a little bit more precision entry as well, and you're looking at it like, okay, well, my stop loss just needs to be below here. Now my take profit is the same area there. I just turned a trade that was approximately 1R or 100% profit into 400% profit. Okay, same analysis, same everything. It's just you've now used your time wisely to make things more profitable. So I'm going to go into the next video now, and now let's discuss the problems. Now that the greed is building up, you're getting excited, like, oh yeah, I see that, I see that. Okay, again, I'm just going to do a small recap. I'm going to go back to the 1 hour. And now that I'm back to the 1 hour, what we're doing is the 60-15 had a trade right there. But for your 4-hour, for your 4-hour 60, this trade, the one that was coming down and down and down, and V formation, test, clear the landmine, and then buy there anyways, going up to the recent high, your stop loss is here. That was your normal trade, but now you just learned to say, oh, I know exactly where I am in the universe, because everything is connected. So the 60-15 guy can get the same entry, but his stop loss may hold for the long run. And we don't need to just get out for the 60-15 exit, but we can actually take the exit for 4-hour 60. So that becomes your entry circled area, stop loss just there, take profits all the way to the top. Okay, turning it into a 400% profit. Let's get into the next video.